What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, this is your boy Chef Don Don here with another video. Listen, listen. This is going to be my reaction to the Real Housewives of Potomac season 7 trailer. It was jaw-dropping, right? But anyway, before we get into the tea, y'all make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And make sure you're following me on all social media platforms. Join my Patreon for Patreon only lives. Join the membership for members only lives. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so via Cash App at Chef Don Don 2. Listen, so I want to get into this trailer here really quick, but before I do so, let's get into my intro, child, and then we're going to get into it all. All right. So the first thing I want to get into, let's get into these looks, y'all. Let's get into these looks because the ladies served, okay? The ladies served. All right, so I want to start with I'm gonna give them a score and then I'm gonna move on. So I'm gonna give Miss Candace Dilla Bassett a whole 10. I mean, Candace didn't come to play. Okay, she didn't come to play this season. She looks like she may have a pretty heavy storyline this season, so I'm here for it. But y'all drop down in the comments, kind of let me know what you would give Candace's look, because I'm giving it a whole 10. Candace did that. All right, let's move on over to the Grand Dame. Listen, the Grand Dame, Miss Karen Huger herself, looks like she also has a very heavy storyline this season. Maybe with a little bit of allegedly, some eye candy, child. But anyway, I'm gonna give Miss Karen a whole 10 because let me just say this. From season one, it seems like every season Karen glows up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to give it to the Grand Dame here. She looks absolutely phenomenal. So I am going to definitely give the Grand Dame a 9, okay? Or did I say a 10? I think I'm gonna give the Grand Dame a 10. I think I meant a 10 there. Okay, so let me move over to Miss Robin. All right, now, like I said, we're gonna get into the trailer in just a minute, but I'm gonna give Robin's look an 8. Um, it's the hair and the makeup for me. You know what I'm saying? It's blended in. And- Listen, anyway, I'm gonna give Miss Robin an 8. Okay. Let's move on over to Miss Wendy Acefo. I'm gonna give Miss Wendy Acefo a whole 10. I mean, she is a beautiful brown skinned woman, and so I am definitely going to give her a 10. I like the whole get up. Of course, she had a train that went with her dress, but I couldn't put it on this particular thumbnail. However, again, I'm going to give Miss Wendy a 10, honey. Let's move on over to Miss Ashley Darby. Ashley seems to have a very heavy storyline as well because most of you know of her and Michael getting, the divorce. We've seen it play out on social media prior to the season even coming out, um, or whatnot. So I'm going to give Ashley's look. I think Riley Knox does a great job. If this dress really reminds me of a lot of Riley Knox's looks. So I'm definitely going to give Ashley a 10 here. Looks great. Ashley looks great. Okay. All right, let's move over to Miss Mia. Miss Mia. Ooh, child. Mia, honey. Ooh, I'm gonna give Mia an 8. Well, yeah, I'm gonna give Mia an 8. Okay. Um, she still looks good. And listen, these ratings are not saying that these ladies do not look good because I'm giving everybody decent scores. So I feel like, you know, not saying that these ladies don't look good because they all look phenomenal, right? Um, so let's move over to Miss Giselle Bryant. Okay. Miss Giselle Bryant. So Miss Giselle Bryant is definitely giving me, you know, everybody always say Giselle doesn't have the best fashion. She doesn't have the best fashions. So I'm going to give Giselle an 8 for definitely trying here. But yeah, I'm gonna give Giselle an 8. Okay. So we have two new friends, or we have two friend of roles. So we have Miss Sharice Jordan Jackson. We do know her as an OG of Potomac. She did pretty much gather all these ladies together for the Potomac show. But she hasn't been on the last few seasons, so she is back as a friend of on this season. If you ask me, we'll get into a little bit more of her when I get into the trailer, but mm. And then we have new friend of Jackie, I believe is Mia's friend, if I'm not mistaken. There, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do believe that that is Mia's friend that she is bringing on. Okay, so I had to show y'all what I thought about the ladies there. They all look phenomenal. I don't know if Sharice just didn't get the memo, but her dress is burgundy and the rest of the rest of the ladies' dresses are red. I couldn't put her next to all them other dresses. I just couldn't do it. Okay, yeah, I don't know what she thought, but anyway, let's get on into this trailer really quick. Okay, so let me put the girls back up here. Okay, let's put the girls back up here. They look phenomenal. They look phenomenal. They look absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so the trailer opens up with Karen saying, um, "Shut the f up, child." Baby, we seeing the grind down get crunk this season here, and I'm here for it. Okay, so Wendy attempts to speak to Giselle, and Giselle tells her no touching, bye bye. Y'all, Giselle is so corny to me. Giselle is so corny to me. But anyway, she tells Wendy bye bye, so Wendy walks off. All right, now I'm. Let me just say this: I loved Candace's and Ashley's dynamic because I do honestly believe they really care for each other, right? We do know Candace's stance with Ashley. She don't really like Ashley's husband. So with Ashley, I guess getting the divorce, it does allow them a little bit of an opportunity to get closer together, right? Um, so Candace and Ashley, they're laughing and having a good time, and they're talking about a couple of things, right? The ladies, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so the ladies are hopping around and playing little games and knickknacks in the park and stuff like that. And so we see Sharice. Sharice rolls up, and Karen, has a little effect to Sharice being around. She doesn't want to be around when Sharice is around, and allegedly, Sharice came at Karen pretty hard this season. So, that is the reason why she did that, right? All right. So then Robin and Giselle confronts Mia about her illness on Instagram, or her, whatever she was going through on Instagram. She says that if you think that she's doing this for attention, F y'all. So, she was talking to Giselle and Robin in that moment, it looks like to me. So then we pin over Karen is talking to Ray about having eye candy, right? Right after they pin that over, they pin back over to Ashley and Candace speaking. And Candace says that Karen was sneaking out of town with a man that wasn't Ray, um, which is her husband, right? So then we get Robin and Sharice. We get Robin and Sharice, and Robin is telling Sharice that she wants a prenup with um, with Juan, right? And so then we pin over, and Juan's wanting to know why. Why now? You know what I'm saying? Why now? Why do you want a prenup now? So then after that, Ashley tells Robin that she gets a DM from Chris saying that that he was at the W. So here is the DM from Chris. Should have came to the W, right? Baby, my face was looking like Robin's right there. Okay. My face was definitely looking like Robin's. Do you hear me? Um, so after that, Robin tells, Sharice about the prenup, and then Wyatt wants to know why. Candace and Wendy question Giselle's relationship with Peter Thomas, child. Peter Thomas, Peter Thomas, they said to stay out the women's business. Nene told you to stay out the women's business. Okay? But anyway, Peter exits stage left when they asked Giselle all these questions about her and Peter. Candace says that she is actually waiting on her cycle, which means that she could possibly be with child. And look at Chris's face, child. Um, Candace and Chris also have a conversation about him being, coming home late and stuff like that. Giselle then says she's sitting down with Robin and says that married men have tried her in the past, and that she believes that Chris came at her and he wanted to try it with her. And Giselle, I wanted to let you know that what you use sneaky link for, that's not what a sneaky link is. Okay, okay, like I don't know what you might have heard on the streets. You know your famous words. You hear stuff on the streets. I don't know who might have told you, but you got it wrong. Okay, but anyway, moving on. Um, Ashley says that her and Michael have gotten a house together, and Karen and Giselle says this is not no divorce, honey. Y'all is not divorcing each other, living with each other, right? So Ashley, she's saying that they living together. She's been trying to call Michael, can't get to Michael, and so she has an emotional moment with Uncle Lumpkin and his wife. And I think I may be making that man's name up. I think it's Uncle Lump, but I said Uncle Lumpkin, so I apologize, Uncle Lump. Uncle Lump said that Michael doesn't want to love he doesn't love he doesn't love Ashley taking Ashley through all of these things, right? And so Ashley's just really concerned about her boys. Um, so after that, then we get this jaw dropping moment where Karen is telling Sharice that she better quit effing with her before she whoop her ass. So I was like, oh, the grand dame is ready to whoop some. Okay, I'm here for a grand dame. So after that, then we get this thing where Mia throws a martini in Wendy's face, child. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was like, really, Mia? Really? This is what we doing? So, and just so y'all know, Wendy and Candace is calling out the hypocrisy of the fans, pretty much a kind of a colorism issue in that instance, and everything that's going on there. They're raising awareness to let everybody know, we can't have the double standards when it comes to the women, because the outrage is that Mia threw the drink in Wendy's face first, and no one seems to be outraged about it, but they are outraged about, Candace throwing some lettuce at Mia. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the double standard, and they're calling it out. So, I think this is going to definitely be a good season. I've seen the ladies going back and forth on Twitter already, and the season hasn't even premiered yet. It premieres on October the 9th, and it looks like that we are going to get a 75-minute episode on October 9th of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Listen, I'm ready for it because I'm giving this trailer a 10. Because this trailer gave me more than what The Real Housewives of Atlanta has given me this past season, or this season that we're currently in right now, season 14. So, you know what I mean? And then Beverly Hills seems to be a little bit on the darker side for me right now. So, listen, y'all, I I just I had to review this trailer. I had to review this trailer. I had to. So please let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. I think the people are sleeping on the Real Housewives of Potomac because it looks like they are going to deliver and serve this season. All right. So again, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure that you don't miss anything by hitting that notification bell. And again, I really appreciate y'all all for tuning in. Until the next time, I'll see you in the next video.